We're just starting our new journey. We're going to go to Baia in Romania. If I pronounce that wrong, I'm sorry. We're just leaving the city where we are. Do you want to show?
The city?
Yeah, it's a nice city actually. It was quite progressive, I think. Oh, we've got to turn here. It could just be a Ukrainian city though, you know?
Yeah,
that's what it kind of looks like. So if Hungary are in the EU, I don't know why it won't be a long time before Ukraine is, I hope. But anyway, we've got 3 hours and 40 minutes. We're going to split the day up into two. We're going to go for get some tea with one of my students. She's currently in Romanian city. And that's, you know, it's, what is it, 9:30 in the morning? It's 22 degrees already. It's going to be another scorcher. Pumpkin was good yesterday. She's back in her home. Oh, she's not quite in her home anymore. Where is she?
She's there.
Yeah. And
she doesn't want to go to cage.
she didn't know. She was growling, wasn't she?
Yeah, like a dog.
But so that's where we are really. That's the beginning. Hang on. This is the beginning of today.
And Pumpkin wasn't in the cage.
No, and this is the first time. The first time, yeah. But it's right. It's the first time we've taken her.
Not in the cage.
Yeah, just
on the street.
straight in our hands into the car, which is great. Now she's getting used to travelling, so that's great. Other than that, I don't really know much more we're going to do. It'll take about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to get to the Romanian border. I'm not sure what else will happen in between there. We haven't got any kind of... There's no plans. We don't know what we're going to see. But if there's anything nice, we'll show you. Other than that, we'll see you in Romania. So we're waiting to go. We're driving up to the border of Romania. It's, I don't know, a kilometre away. But there's a big line of trucks. I don't know what it is, if they have to go through it. I don't know. Romania and Hungary are both in the EU, so I don't know if there's like an import thing or not. I don't think so. Maybe they just got a certain amount of trucks they can let through every hour. I honestly don't know, but I'm not going to wait in that queue. So we're going around the side of it. We're coming up to the border, but it's going to be much of the same, really. It's going to be a non-border like usual in European countries. But let's see when we get there. So look, if you want to look up here, this is the border crossing. I don't think we have to show passports.
If you need, I need to get...
Yeah, but I don't think so. I think it's normal. I think this is it, really. There would have been years ago, I think, with Hungary. I think did Hungary join EU after Romania? I'm not sure. There would have been a physical border there at some point. It looks like we might have to. It's strange. But we've got all our documents somewhere. Turns out I was wrong again. There is a border, there is a physical border, and it's taken ages. I don't know what they're going to do with Pumpkin. Hopefully she'll be okay. But it's, yeah, where is she? She's wrapped up. I don't know if she's going to be too warm, but it's
But she wants...
it's not so bad.
She wanted to escape, that's why Veronica put her to...
Well, it's been a long drive already. But I won't keep boring you with car diary input, whatever. It's just another border. Everyone's seen a border before. But I just wanted to tell you that I was impressed with Hungary. In the cities or in the cities or the villages, it really reminds us of Ukraine actually. Some of it's a bit run down. But the motorways, well, there were endless tens of kilometers of fields of grapes. I think they must do a good wine in Hungary. We didn't try it. We tried some local beer last night. It was nice. Not really much to say. I'm surprised with Hungary. Yeah, it was nice. Probably come back here. I'd like to go to Budapest. I think it's meant to be quite nice there. But we know someone who lives around that area, but I don't know if we're going to get time to get to see her on the way back. Maybe. We'll try and sort something out with that. But the border might take another half an hour, another hour. I don't know. I don't know what they're checking for, really. We're going from one EU country to another. Don't know. I know the border started after the First World War. I did read a bit about it, why there's a border. So this has been a border kind of crossing since 1918. Obviously, there was no EU then. So must be like the remnants of that, and they still use it. Anyway, I will do some filming when we get to Baia Mare. Is it?
Baia Mare.
Baia Mare. I don't know what it means. Mare means big, apparently. But that's a city we're going to go and have some lunch
Or
in.
great. Mare as well can be great.
Great, okay, so it could be great. Anyway, no more driving footage because it's boring for everyone. We'll see you in Baia Mare. Just had a bit of lunch. What do we have? What did you have, Victoria?
Soup.
What kind of soup?
De fasol.
De fasol. It was nice, it was tasty, I had a bit.
Yeah.
This is the main square of... Pronounce the name again? Baia Mare. Okay, it's the main square. It's nice. It's kind of well, it is European, of course, but it's kind of like a feels more Western than it should be. You know, you can tell the difference between Hungary and Romania, for sure. We just walked down a street and it just had side by side shops of coffins. Hundreds of coffins for sale in each shop, and it was a bit eerie. Didn't get any pictures of it, unfortunately. So we went to a restaurant called Detours, which is a Romanian restaurant. Of course, I had Italian cuisine, as usual. A nice carbonara, you can't go wrong. But it was good food, it was cheap, and we've recharged. We're now going to end up going to Cluj, which is about 2.5 hours away. So we should be there, as it's getting cooler, which will be nice. Okay, see you in the car. We managed to come back this way. It's kind of like a little... It's really small, this place, anyway. But here's what I'm talking about, like... it's normal, I guess. You've got to sell a coffin, you've got to sell it somewhere, haven't you? It's quite nice. You can't really see the reflection. Hang on, maybe we'll get there. Like all of these shops sell coffins. All of them. And it's a bit strange. But everyone dies, right? Everyone needs a coffin. There's lots of room here. Oh, it's nice. I don't know, you can't really see. Oh, here we go. Can't really see, but there was maybe 6 or 7 shops in a row selling coffins. There's more room here than in England, you know. We burn our dead, don't we? Here there's lots of room to bury them, and it's a different culture. You've got, on the main square you had a Catholic church and an Orthodox church side by side, and apparently they do that all over Romania. They have the two side by side, which I've never seen before. In Ukraine they have either a Catholic church or they have an Orthodox church, but it's nice to see them getting on. Okay, let's get back in the car and get on the road. We've got 2.5 hours left. So we're on the road again. We just left my student's place in Romania. It's a strange thing about the war. What's been happening is that I now got students or people that I know or people that I call friends in many countries all over Europe. It's really strange. It's just what happens. Anyway, we just entered Catalina. So I thought that was Catalina Island in California, right? But there's a Catalina here as well, Catalin. Probably named after famous... What is that? It sounds like a name, doesn't it? It could be a famous woman. I don't know. But it's going to be about 2.5 hours till we get to our next destination, and we'll pick up with you then, I suppose. So, see you soon. So we happen to have found ourselves on a back road off of the motorway somehow. We're just following the sat-nav. But this really reminds me of home. And when I say home, I mean Ukraine. Because this is how it's like in all the cut-through roads. Sometimes there's no road. Sometimes there is. Sometimes you have to you have to play a game of where's the road, or try to move and miss the piece of tarmac because there's all the holes there. But that was a bit of fun. It took us off the main motorway for a bit, and you know, I quite enjoyed it. I think we found a bit more asphalt now, so it should be back to normal. But it was a bit more fun. I'd rather drive on these back roads than I would on the motorway, because we've got loads of time now anyway, and it's, like I said, it reminds me of home. So just sharing a little bit of the back alleyways of Romania with you. So we've just turned off the road, and we have to find another way, because I don't think we're going to get over here. It's quite a big river. I think we can find another way through. It's too fast. I think it's too deep to try and drive through. I think so. Yeah, look, it's a bit fast running. Too deep. I think it's too deep. So we're going to go another way. What do you think, Victoria? Try it. Is it cold?
Let me try.
Be careful. Don't fall in.
Yeah, give me your
Okay.
hand. It's cold.
Very cold?
No, it's not like for cleaning. It's cleaning.
I think you could definitely... I don't think we could drive through there at the moment.
No need to drive.
I think what's happened is all the it's the water from the big hills. There's mountains around here, so it's all melted for the spring and summer, I think, and that's why it's got a bit deeper. We'll find another way, I suppose. But I need to show you. I've just realised. Look at all the bugs on the front of the car. I didn't know how fast we've been driving, but
The dead bodies.
these are. I mean, there's even blood. There's big spots of blood. Ugh. I know it's not very nice, but I had to show you. But here is very nice. It's a lot less deep here, a lot less fast. You know, it's a lot more like a lazy river. But we're about 70 kilometres from where we need to go. We've got a bit of time, so we just thought we'd get out and have a look. It's still about 30 degrees though. It's 6 o'clock, so it's hot. But I like it. So we'll see you when we get to Cluj and Georgiana's flat. We're going to go and stay on their farm tomorrow. But this is their flat. It's a wonderful view. These are all mountains up here. You can't see, it's dark. Sorry about the bad quality. Victoria, we're just going to sit and have a beer, aren't we? And we're just about to start watching the football. We're going to see Tottenham destroy Arsenal, hopefully. But you all know the result already, so don't tell me, all right? Because this will be posted tomorrow. So you already know the result. But I've got a feeling that Harry Kane's going to play well today. He needs to. He always plays well against Arsenal. So we're just about to turn it on. It's just starting here. I've got it on the iPad. Look, just about to kick off. And that's it. So we'll see you tomorrow.